I'm with Sujan. He's from Nepal and he's living and working in France. Hello, Sujan.
Hi, John. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Is it okay if I ask
Uh,
you a few questions?
yeah, no problem. We can start.
Okay. So you're living and working in France. Was that the first country you moved to, or were you somewhere before France?
Actually, this is my first country for abroad. Like a few years back, I was in Dubai. Like I have been there for 1 year for my internship purpose during my university program, and I was doing my internship in the Hilton in Dubai.
In
And France, it is my second country. Yeah,
second country. That's great.
yeah.
What made you decide to choose France?
Yeah, at the beginning, because of my study, like I did my bachelor in the hotel management and hospitality. And when I did the research about Europe and the abroad country, which is better for the hospitality course and attracting the many guests or the clients, and I see from the 2 decades, France is the number one country attracting the visitors, and that makes me catchy points. Why you are attracting so many people for visiting in France? And that's why let's see. I'll try what makes the France different or the most attractive in the world, and that makes me attracted to the France.
Can I ask your opinion, your professional
Mhm.
opinion? Why do you think France is so attractive to for tourists?
Okay, the first number one is because of the gastronomy, the cuisine,
Yeah.
the French food itself, because like they have the different level. Like it's for me, like I don't know in the other people what do you think, but for me, French cuisine is in the number one. And second things is the geographical landscape as well.
Mm.
Since I have been almost 3 years in France, and I got the opportunity to travel in different places of the France. Some season in the mountainside, in the French Alps, and some season on the seaside, in the beach side. And yeah, the landscape is perfect. The holiday destination is perfect. The Paris itself, the most attractive city in the world, with the Eiffel Tower. Most of the people have the dream to been to the Eiffel Tower once in a life, I
Absolutely.
guess so.
Which French city are you in now?
Now I'm in the border side of the France and the Switzerland. It's called French Alps. It's the biggest mountain in the France, I guess, the Mont Blanc, and the city is itself the Chamonix. But in general, we can say near Switzerland border, so it's more easy for people to understand.
Do you
Mhm.
remember your first week in Paris? That must have been quite an experience for you.
Yeah, I was really excited at the beginning. At least there is someone who is helping me to visit. Normally, I'm with my cousin brother, so it's not really that hard at the beginning. I visited the first week really very nice. I enjoyed well, but the first thing it's interesting, exciting. Of course, I came from this small country like Nepal to France, and there was many differences, but at the same time it's a bit hard because of the language. Even though I go to the supermarket, I need to speak in French. Anyway, it was exciting the first week.
Mm. Uh, did you have any notable cultural or food experiences?
Yeah, what I can say is like I belongs to it's not about the religion, but for me I don't take beef like the
Ah,
cow or cow, like in French culture, like this is the most popular dish. That is what I find differences among the food. And there are different varieties. The fromage is the most popular. We cannot forget about the wine when we are in France, the best wine from the world.
right. Let's talk about people. Did any people stand out? Have you met any interesting
Yes,
people during your time?
it's like when I was working or when I was in the field, like I see many people, like many younger people when we are in the university or clubbing or partying out. But when I'm in the real field to work, like I see many interesting people from different around the world, like not only from the France. Normally, I used to work in the hotel, and during my service time, I see different people. But what the differences I find is the perception. In France, the perception, the mentality of the younger generation, in general, it's really different than mine. People are, how do you say, I don't want to discriminate, but people are more individualistic. Like that's the differences I find, and yeah. Anyway, it's been a good.
What has been the highlight so far from your time in France?
The best things is like I learned the French language. At the
Mm,
beginning, I know zero. I was like zero. I didn't know French language, and now I can. I'm fluent in French, and it's a good part. Like I can say I have improved something in my life.
that's awesome. How many languages do you speak?
Can I speak 4 different languages?
4 different languages.
Yeah, my mother tongue itself, English, French, and the Hindi language.
Yeah,
It's a bit close enough with my country.
that's very impressive. Very impressive. Sujan,
Mhm.
let us know what you're working on now. What does your future look like?
Future is unpredictable.
Future is unpredictable.
Future is unpredictable. I don't know because the mentality itself gonna change based on the situation or the timing.
With your
Mhm.
major, you could essentially live and work anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, since like I'm doing YouTube as well, but at the same time I'm working full time in the hospitality industry. So now I'm giving like equal timing for my career and for the social media life, like YouTube, for the content creator.
Yeah,
But for the long term future, I will just like to go with the flow.
go with the flow.
Yeah.
Perfect. When was the last time you were back in Nepal?
It's no, I never went back to Nepal. I came here in 2019, and it's been almost 3 months. I don't got the time to go back.
Mm.
Maybe after this summer season, I'm planning to go back.